the first juma in the new year Islamic year 1447. Today is the second day in the Islamic calendar. The history of the Islamic calendar is our topic of today. That we got the calendar during the time of Umar ibn Khattab, when he was Khalifa. He came with a lot of innovations that improve the system of government. First of all, he changed the name of the leader, Khalifa, to be Amirul Mu'minin, because he should not be continue calling the Khalifa of Khalifa. Abu Bakr as-Siddiq was called the Khalifa to Rasulullah, and Umar realized that after him they will be saying Khalifa to Rasulullah. After Uthman they can say Khalifa to Rasulullah. They'll be prolonging the names. That's why they should find another name that can be forever. That's why the Amirul Mu'minin, up to today, we are using the leadership of Islam as Amirul Mu'minin. He's the one that introduced this, and is the one that first established the camp for the soldiers. Before, the soldiers were mixed in the town together with the people, but later he introduced a camp that should be camping, and also for them to be having training, and also he fixed a time that the soldier can be in the ambush. When they send a soldier for ambush to be in the bush, he cannot be there for a long time. 6 months he can come back to see his family. Not like the way we are seeing today in Nigeria. We have some soldiers in Sambisa. They have been there for 5 years, some even more than that. They didn't come back and see their family. They remain there, some are enjoying in the town. This is injustice. They have to be replacing. It should be having a shifting. Some cannot be always in the bush, and some are enjoying with the family in the town. Umar ibn Khattab makes 6 months. When he passed, he used to go around the city in the night to observe how the Muslims were spending night, for anything that not is coming and disturb them. So he had a woman crying and shouting that if not because of the fear of Allah, she could go outside and look for a man, because she has a desire of a man. Umar ibn al-Khattab was seriously impressed with what the woman says. She go and sit down and say they should not allow any soldier outside more than 6 months. He has to come back and stay with his family for another time. Other people will be posted, have to be shifting. Also introduce the salary for the workers, not only the soldiers, the government workers. He introduced a salary for them, and the allowances for the indigents. Even it's reached to the extent the baby in the womb is receiving allowances in the time of Umar ibn Khattab, for him to support the family or the less privileged to be affording training their own children. Not like the way we are seeing today. If you have money, you have means, you carry your son and go and train him. You didn't bother with the children of the masses. while the children of the masses came and spoiled. They became handset snatchers, they became stealers, they became drunkards. They were spoiled. They were using for the politicians to fight for them, while their own children are there outside abroad. They are schooling, and the children of the masses, nobody bother them. Take for example in Abuja today, how many months today that the primary schools were not functioning? How many months now? And the private schools, all the students are going for the private schools. If you don't have the money to register your son in the private school, they will remain redundant. The children of the masses that have the only access of education under government, the primary schools are not functioning now. And the minister didn't bother, the president didn't bother, nobody bother, because the children are not in the primary school. They are the children of the masses. So that's why we're saying how many children around us today. We are about to make 50-50 between the guided children and the bad children in this country. We don't have freedom. It's our children in our midst that are harming us because we didn't bother to train them. Government don't do anything to help those children. During Umar era, he realized that the children of the masses are the responsibility of the government to join hands together with the parent and give training to those children. That's why you cannot find a bastard child, a spoiled child in the time of Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu. All of them, they have been assisted and get the training. So they came out with the idea of providing an Islamic calendar, which they set a committee to come and work to get the Islamic calendar. And they came out with the calendar we are having today, which started from Al-Muharram and also counted to the Hijrah. This is the history of the Islamic calendar. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala